What's up, Jooba people? Today I'm gonna show you how to play this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Super cool song, a lot of really cool music theory concepts that I can teach you from this song. So we're gonna jump right in, and I'm just gonna move my chair slightly forward, and then we're going to start with the PDF. So the PDF that you can download is on my website, and it's got all the chords and lyrics and everything. So yeah, I'll put the chords and lyrics in, and it's got all the chord shapes and the picking pattern, so that you can always reference back to it when you're busy, you know, practicing the song, or maybe, yeah, print it out, whatever. Okay, so let's start with the chords first. We've got this A flat minor, and I'm just quickly gonna first teach you how to play it, and then I'll talk about the music theory behind it. Okay, so let's go to an A flat minor, the first chord. Okay, so we've got this little bar, just barring these two strings on the 4th fret, and then this finger going on the 6th fret. And then for the picking pattern, we're going to use thumb and then these two fingers. Okay, and let's quickly do the picking pattern now that we're at it. So that's gonna be the whole picking pattern. We're gonna play it for you slowly. Boom pa, boom pa, boom pa, boom pa, bum, boom pa, boom pa, do da, do da, do do da, do da, do da, do da, do do ba, do da, do do. Okay, cool. And this is the spot where you change chords, which my pencil's not working, so give me 1 second. Okay, so this is this place where you change chords. Okay, all right, so that's the picking pattern. Once you have that, take it slow and then keep going, and then we're gonna have a descending bass line. So these two fingers are gonna stay the same, while this string is gonna go down for the verse. Okay, that's the basic idea behind this sequence. Now you'll see there I put the little green thingy in there. That's just the implied root note, and that means that's actually the root note of the chord, because it's actually it's like a boom. So it's like this note is the lowest note you play, but it's not the root note. This is actually the root note. It's actually E flat chord with a G, or E flat augmented chord with a G in the bass, which this is a G. Okay, so there you see the E flat note. So, okay, so basically this is a E flat augmented chord with a G in the bass. Okay, so we got A flat minor, E flat augmented, B with a G flat in the bass. All right, and then we've got this C sharp 9 chord. Let me just write that in there. It's a C sharp 9 chord, but it's got F in the bass. And this shape, if you just play it just like this, doesn't really have a C sharp, but the C sharp, you kind of hear it without playing it. It's one of those music theory things where you can sometimes omit the root note. If I were to play this chord G, and then I go to a D/F sharp, I don't really have to play the D. You kind of hear that D without me playing it. And that's the cool thing about how she composed the song, or the guitarist or whatever, is you kind of hear that. You're kind of hearing that note even though she's not playing it, or the guy's not playing it, whoever is the guitarist. Okay, and then you can take this finger down another one to get the E flat major. What's the chord? E flat major 7, that one. Okay, so this is the E flat major 7. Very beautiful chord progression. Okay, now another thing that I want to talk about with this song is it's very similar to Stairway to Heaven. So which is all these guys are learning from each other. It's also very similar to the bridge of Put Your Records On. So, why we don't know we got it right, it's alright. The more things change. You see, the more they stay the same. You see, it's kind of the same kind of concept that can work. So so what are they doing here? So the theory behind it. Now you can already play the song after that. Let me just walk you through. I'll just play the intro slowly, quickly, and then you can just get this idea. Okay, so I'm gonna play the intro slowly. Oh, sorry, it just stops there. Okay, and then the verse starts the same way. It goes. Give me 1 second. Okay. So it starts the same way. Goes to E flat major 7, and again, and then it starts again. So the second line stays on the 4 chord, and then oh, sorry, bum bum dun 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 dun. So. Okay, so let's talk about the music theory for the song for just 2 minutes. Okay, so it's basically going 6 chord, which is the minor key 6 chord. Okay, to the dominant 5. So it's the same kind of movement as playing A minor and then E. Okay, that's the kind of thing. So it's like on a brand as Hotel California. But now many times for the 3 chord you can use an augmented chord, which makes it sound a little bit more intense. So if you play A minor, it's got that really funny, that note, which makes it sound really cool. So because it's the 3 chord is actually the 5 chord of the 6. So it's kind of, if you think of this in a minor key, you're going to think of the A minor as a 1. And the E flat as a 5 chord, and the 5 chord can always be played augmented, especially in blues and in R&B and that kind of music. Like if you think of, so it's like, you've heard that a million times. That's the augmented sound, and that's a very common thing you can do on any dominant chord. You can make an augmented chord. Okay, so so we got 6 chord. I'm thinking of this as the major key, but it's actually a minor key. But I'm thinking of the 6 chord, and the 3 chord dominant, augmented, and then we go to the 1 chord, which is just the root. Okay, and then we're going to the 2 chord as a dominant 9 chord, which that's actually the same shit. So if you play the full chords, it would sound like this. So that would be if you would play full chords. So it's a very common thing to make the 3 chord major chord, and actually particularly a dominant 7th, and if you want to go more than that, an augmented chord. Okay, Have a nice day. I hope that helped you guys. If you want some private lessons, check the links in the description. Cheers.